What the f*** are you wearing?
Come on, you gotta give me. I don't know. I'm having a midlife crisis, mate.
It's like the Grinch's cricket outfit.
Happy New Year, boys.
I easily had over 20 bottles of beer and about like maybe 5 to 8 shots, but I don't really remember in full.
My New Year's Eve was pony, mate. The day before the party, the person whose party was messaged Danielle and went, "Oh, we can't wait for you to come. We've just tried on all our outfits." And Danielle said to me, she went, "Is it a fancy dress?" I went, "No, I don't think so." She went, "Get up the invitation." So I went on to WhatsApp. Tommy had sent me it. And it literally said, "New Year's Eve party, fancy dress." And I'm like, so I had nothing.
Any New Year's resolutions?
Right, we're going to have to do a sex tape. That's it.
I'm not doing with you. I'm Adam.
And I'm Josh.
We got 99 episodes. Every single one is shy. 99 red balloons.
I thought you were going to say 99 problems, but...
Yeah.
You can't use that word, can you? The word. How are you doing, comrade?
Happy New Year, mate. It's the first one back, innit?
I know. We got to 2024 with our dicks still attached to our bodies. What more could you want than that, you know?
Why would they be detached?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. I thought it was something. It's like a non sequitur, right? You get that. Just get in my head. You get to 2024. It was a rough year.
Yeah.
If your dick's still attached to your body, it could be worse, couldn't it? You know?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, for the audio listeners, please just transfer over to YouTube for a second to see what the fuck this guy's wearing.
You're talking about?
It's like the Grinch's cricket outfit. Like it's like, isn't it? Like what time's your innings? What's good? What the fuck are you wearing?
Come on, you got to give me. I don't know. I'm having a midlife crisis, mate.
This is the definition of a midlife crisis, isn't it?
Well, like I said to you when I came in, I think it's kind of a given that if you're just a dickhead, a clown on the internet that makes YouTube videos, you can basically wear what you want and people just expect it because it's eccentric.
It would have been better if you'd have took the top off underneath and just gone for the vest.
Just the vest.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make you feel conscious though, because I know your shoulder development's a little bit lacking.
Come on, mate. Get a wide shot on this boy.
He's doing better, isn't he? I see you making your gains in the gym and all that.
You know what I said to you yesterday? We had his start of year conflab. We had an appraisal, as it were, wasn't it? And
which by the way, just to interject, I wasn't originally invited to. This is like Adam can't come. It's just me, George.
Yeah, so we and George had our appraisal. This is what we're going to do this year. We divvied up roles and responsibilities, and then we invited Adam in. And we're like, "What responsibilities do you want?" And he could bring fuck all to the table.
You're dressing like a tit.
You're going to share one reel?
Maybe I'll share a reel.
A month.
One reel a month.
He's got for some reason, thinks that it's like a beg.
It's too beggy otherwise, yeah.
Even though weekly, he'll put a post on his Instagram for his own videos. But our poor little breaking beard podcast don't even get a shout out. We need to change that.
I do sometimes if something good goes on. Like if you post a video of me like coming at the studio dressed like a tit, then I might post that because it'll get people saying, "Oh, why are you wearing that, you big gimp?" Which will make me laugh, you know. So I don't know.
Do you remember yesterday when I said if I go back to jiu-jitsu, I'll end up with a bruised face? Look at my chin.
That's not too bad though.
No, I think I've come off pretty like unscared. But I said it was going to happen.
Fighting with a brown belt, weren't you? So if that's the only injury that you've sustained, then you're probably doing all right.
Speaking of brown belts, like not even a spoiler alert, James Smith already spoiled it. Right? We've had James, the world famous sweary PT, James Smithy,
yeah,
and he's going to be on the podcast. He's already been on the podcast. We're going to release it in a week or two. He got his brown belt. And he's having a baby. Told everyone on the first day of the year.
Swings him round the back.
What a boy, yeah. So I'm well excited for people.
At least he can protect the baby.
Can you believe we got that guest?
Yeah, because he really wanted to be on my channel. And then I don't want to spoil it, but then that video was an absolute fucking, what do you call it, a tram smash.
Yeah.
It was.
No, you think so. This is George, every time.
He says this every time.
No, but this one really is bad. But the James makes it though. So like,
James
it'll basically be like watching
legend, mate.
It'll be like steady. It'll basically be like watching. I don't want to be in it much, right? We'll just watch him eat, right? That's the way it's gonna go. But yeah, he was a cool geezer.
Should we start this thing like how we're supposed to anyway, George?
Yeah, some YouTube comments.
It's time for a YouTube comment from you.
We had a comment on our clips channel. One of the clips called "The Police Pulled Me Over" about them pulling Josh over.
Oh yeah.
Not clickbait at all. The comment said, "You've already been banned for drink driving. You shouldn't be on the road."
I presume you haven't ever been banned for
Isn't
drink.
that bizarre? So there's a rule in this office, mate. Like, so the YouTube comments on the main channel are always amazing because like people have come to watch and listen, so they're always amazing.
They're like
the
loyals.
Clips channel. It's like it's like the Wild West out there. If you want to laugh, go to the Clips channel, just pick any video and just look what people say. You get like you can't look at the comments on that channel, you know. And it's doing all right. It's got
I think
like
that's funny.
12,500 subscribers on that channel.
Is
You
it?
know? Yeah.
I think the more negative comments are, the more they make me laugh. Like sometimes if I'm feeling a bit down, I'll go into, like you go to YouTube Studio and you can search by a word, like in the comments of all your videos. I type in, there'll be too many of those. I type in the word unsubscribed or unsubbed to see what people are whinging about.
I found a clip on our channel once. It didn't perform very well. I think it only got like 2 comments. The first comment was first. The second comment was last.
That's quality.
But yeah, so I've never been done for drink. What's the guy called?
Simon, 1987.
Well, Simon, you must have mistaken me for someone else. I'm not even a big drinker, and I certainly wouldn't drink drive. Any more?
We got another one from Fat Wheezy. Why was Josh playing with a knife during the YouTube comments? Is the podcast getting to him that much?
If you spent as much time around me as Josh spends around me, you'd probably be armed. Yeah.
I don't know why I've got that. I think it's just because it's just one of the tools to, I don't know, cut fucking tape on the floor. But I've got a habit of just sort of playing with it.
It does look a bit menacing. But it's handy to have those kinds of things around, even though I'm not entirely sure it's legal, when you're into like filming and stuff, because you're going to need to cut gaffer tape. You might need to, ping things off. I don't know. They're handy to have. Multi-tools. It's good to have around.
There is a multi-tool there. So if anybody raids us, we've got one each.
Yeah.
George, you fucked lad. Anyway, carry on.
A comment from Jim Bob Robob. Before porn became prolific, no one cared about shaving genitals, male or female. It's a false standard created by porn.
Interesting. We don't often talk about genital hair.
No.
Jim Bob Bob. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's like a false standard, but was it created by? I don't know that it was created necessarily by.
I thought old school porn had bushes.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into porn because I'm not. You know me. I don't follow it.
I found out yesterday that Adam actually masturbates. I was shocked to find it was like a revelation.
Well, I mean, like I said, give me 5 minutes in the toilet. You didn't have to come in after me. My mum fucking watches this. What are you doing to me?
Yeah, your mum and your sister. Next.
Last comment from Jamok NZ. This podcast is single-handedly getting me through many a night shift. From Josh's phallic obsession, Adam's transition each episode from Cherry into broken beard, cynical rant.
Cheery. I get it.
Cheery, yeah. I thought, what? And George providing a polite counterbalance to the madness. Each episode is a blast. Cheers, lads.
Put that in George's bio. Polite counterbalance.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. So I don't think it's really nice. I always feel quite. There's nothing much that fulfills me anymore, which is really sad. But like when I see people say like, "This is getting me through something," or like, "This is shit," but I would listen to, especially when it's a podcast. I take or leave the videos now, but if people actually listen to this and enjoy it, I'm like, oh, well, that means something.
Yeah, I mean, we released that podcast on Christmas Day, so it was just like it was almost an afterthought. We were leading into Christmas and we had time, so we're like, oh, let's just make one, drop it on Christmas Day. What will be. 3,000 people watched it on YouTube on Christmas Day, and there were so many nice comments. Similar to that, like it helps get through, because obviously some people are lonely on Christmas Day, right?
Yeah.
And you forget how much you get to know like a podcast when you just have you just farted?
No, listen.
Oh, not again.
It's not. Listen, it's my stomach.
Yeah, you need to go see it.
No, it's because it's baggy, isn't it? That's the whole point. So like sometimes it gets in the morning. It's like I've not eaten for a while, so it's like full of air. It'll come up. Don't
Saggy
worry.
stomach.
But yeah, the comments were amazing on that one on Christmas Day, because people obviously get to know us as like the podcasting people, and it were nice to read those comments, and I'm glad it helped some people out on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I think some people really don't. It's gonna be hard for some people at Christmas Day, like when you're completely alone. So
You have to have context of that.
No, actually, it must be difficult for people. People that just. I mean, not for me. Like to me, just these days, Christmas Day is just another fucking day. But
you're used to being lonely now. Yeah. Any more comments?
That's it for the comments.
Obviously, I don't carry notes anymore, so you're gonna have to lead us down this path. I forgot what we put down as this plan.
Happy New Year, boys.
All right, yeah.
Happy New Year, mate, yeah.
Oh, you went to watch John?
I spent it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I didn't.
Give me a kiss at midnight.
I was
and
absolutely. I was spangled, and apparently, I kissed you or you kissed me? That's the kind.
I kissed you on cheek.
You kissed me on the
I knew
cheek.
you wanted it. So
Whoa.
The cheek though. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Straight on the lips.
Never kissing his
I'm
hairy
not,
face.
I'm not kissing that face.
Nah.
I've seen what's been in that beard.
We've smelt the stuff that's come out of that beard. Tell us about what you did, because I missed out. My Christmas Eve, my New Year's Eve was not as exciting as yours. I was, I think, asleep by 10.
Well, we had a gig at this nice little countryside pub.
Come on, shout out. What's the band called?
Hullabaloo. Hullabaloo.
I still don't know why you can't pronounce that.
Don't know what it is.
And yeah, I was dying with this throat infection.
You
or
weren't that
whatever it is
bad,
I've
George.
got.
You stress out, man, so much about your performance. You said to me then, you were like, was it good? And I thought, he's actually asking me genuinely if it was good.
Yeah.
The performance was good. I think, I won't say anything that gets me in trouble, but like it was better than the more the night went on, right, in terms of audience participation. Say it that way.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of awkward at first because the first set, everyone was just done with having a meal.
Yeah.
So everyone was sat down. So it was like just a bit of an awkward dynamic, but then they moved the tables back and...
How was my dancing?
Good, yeah.
Wasn't bad?
Yeah. Not bad, yeah. I've seen worse.
In that case, because I'm like I mean...
How many beers did you have to start dancing on, like, the first round of the set?
My drummer was like, he said during the second set, he was like, how many times has he been up to the bar? Like, he must have gone up about 5 times.
Jen and I had so this is not, I'm not even lying, we had so many beers, they ran out of, what was I drinking?
Estrella.
Yeah, they ran out of Estrella.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know, I'm like a full booze hound now. I've realised like I've drank that much, so I wasn't even that bad the next day.
That's mental.
I know. I bet I had that night. This is not a brag because like drinking is not cool, and I don't normally do it. But I easily had over 20 bottles of beer and about like maybe 5 to 8 shots, but I don't really remember in full.
Wow.
But I felt alright next day. I felt alright. You know?
What about Jen? How many did she have?
She was behind me, which is mad because she drinks like a bit of an animal. But I'm catching her up, I think now. So we're just gonna be both fully fledged alcoholics by I don't know, February maybe.
I'm pretty sure she left her shoes.
She did, but we found them the next day.
All right, so you went down and got them.
Yeah, well, I said I was buying some new shoes, man. I just want to get home. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the guy, the GM or whoever he is, was like, he came back like, on your shoes. I think he thought he was going to get a tip. It's like, well, no, it's your job to like find lost property. But I'll give him fair cop. But the fleece in
Sound like Roy Keane.
Yeah.
Job.
It's his job. Yeah, the fleece in Ripenden.
Yeah.
They did give me some free cold food, which was nice of them.
Free cold food.
Yeah, I mean, it was like wasted because somebody didn't eat it, so it was cold. But I haven't got
too much.
But it still tasted good, which speaks to its
Was
quality.
it a good night then? Because it seems like you've like got a new lease on life. You've enjoyed your nights out over Christmas, haven't you? You've been to watch George twice. I'm still yet to see George play.
I'm gonna go like, when's the next one, George? I know you said January's quiet.
Not all month. I'm taking a month off.
Well,
now.
I'm away for a month nearly, so like, but February, yeah.
End of February, I think we've got one.
That's it. We'll go.
Back to
That'll
it.
be the first one I can
Yeah.
witness firsthand.
Get you on protection detail if more drunk people start like shouting "fuck off" in my face.
Has somebody done that? Yeah.
Yeah, the George's gig. This woman just came up. She went, "Fuck off," and I was like, "Okay, where do I go?"
As in, fuck off! It's beard meets food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't really say that. She said "fuck off,"
Yeah,
and I'm
she
like,
said
where
fuck
do I go to?
Yeah.
Which way? But yeah, it was cool, man. It's good New Year's, and it's been a while. Normally, I'm just at home by myself on New Year's. So it was the first time I've been out for like
a cricket
good 5 years or something, maybe.
I do find that New Year's Eve is always pretty like anticlimactic. I think I'd enjoy a gig though, because going on a night out is shite in it. You know, like
Yeah.
a Leeds
I
or
prefer, to be honest, I prefer like actually gigging on New Year's than just being out on New Year's.
yeah.
I get that, man. It was a cool vibe because you're like the entertainment, aren't you? You're making everyone happy. I get it, man.
How much do you get paid to do gigs on like special occasions like that? Can I ask that? Should I not ask that?
It's fine. I'm not bothered.
Just George doesn't tell you.
So for New Year's, we got $1,000.
Fucking hell!
That's pretty good, that, isn't it? You got to split between 3 of you, like.
Yeah, between 3 of us.
That's 300 quid a head.
That's it. £333.
333.
Yeah,
Point 33.
That's good, that. I didn't know I had no gauge of where it would actually land, but I think that's pretty decent.
That's like on the top end of it, really. Like a normal gig, you're getting about what you would get there between 3 of you. So like you get about 300 quid a gig.
Oh, really?
Something
Yeah.
like that normally.
I suppose it's like New Year's Eve weddings, maybe.
But as you like now, you're like climbing the ranks of local talent. You can start pushing your prices up.
Well, we're
like
on 4 or 5 now. 100
450
a
quid.
gig. No, 400 or 500 quid a gig,
All right, okay, yeah.
usually.
Well, you will definitely get a very tight band in the shape of Hullabaloo. So if you like live music, book them.
And obviously, like the star power that you've got from this podcast and the millions of listeners,
The million.
they're all going to come to watch Gorgeous George play the bass, slap at the bass,
Slap at the bass.
sing the tunes, you know.
Yeah, man.
My New Year's Eve were pony, mate.
What did you do?
Well, we went to a fancy dress. It was a fancy dress party.
What
What
was
you
the
laughing at?
original idea?
Don't let him start talking about
You can't go as Jamaican bobsleigh team anymore. So I went as Danny from Greece.
that. Like you say, rip my takeaway.
Your table
You
and
got any
chair.
pictures?
I
I don't want to.
I don't have any pictures.
All right. Okay.
We waited all day to go to like a New Year's Eve party with child at 6 p.m. Bear in mind, children go to bed at 6 p.m. So we waited till 4 o'clock and we thought, right, we'll try to get down for a nap now. She slept for 20 minutes, woke up, and it's like, we're in for a bad night. Yeah. By 8 o'clock, kids are going mental, screaming everywhere. 9 o'clock, we need to leave. And that was my New Year's. So
Rough that, mate.
I got dressed up, sprayed my hair black. So I look like Danny from Greece, like penciled in some sideburns. Luxurious twat. I'll show you a picture. I've got a
should
picture,
just
but I can't
turn
put it on here because we've got the child on it.
Okay. You can
but
pixelate ahead.
I'll show you what I looked like.
Okay. I'm waiting with bated breath here. Unbridled anticipation.
Obviously, Danny went as Sandy from Greece.
That's god awful, that, mate.
How bad's that hair?
That's so low. That's the worst effort I've ever seen. You like, dude, what's that kids' TV show where they?
That's what Danielle said.
You should have done it the other way
shit.
around.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called though.
I'll ask her.
You should have done it the other way around. She's Danielle. She should have gone as Danny.
Yeah.
And I'll go and get a curly head wig.
Yeah.
So here lies the problem. The day before the party, the person whose party was messaged Danielle and went, "Oh, we can't wait for you to come. We've just tried on all our outfits." And Danielle said to me, she went, "Is it a fucking fancy dress?" I went, "No, I don't think so." She's like,
It is.
"Get up the invitation." So I went on to WhatsApp. Tommy had sent me it. And it literally said, "New Year's Eve party, fancy dress." And I'm like, fuck. So I had nothing.
I mean, is it that big of a deal if you turn up and it's not?
You should
fancy,
just
if you're
borrow
not
his
in fancy
clothes.
Yeah,
dress?
we were all there for fucking 2 hours.
That's
We might as well
what I'm
not bothered.
I'd have just turned up like whatever.
Yeah, but you know, like that was like fucking World War III in our house at that point because I'd completely fucked it up.
You should have just borrowed his clothes and gone as him.
Yeah, go full character, get a beard. There was no time to get anything. Only thing I could get was the black hairspray from White Rose and just hope for the best. So it was literally like a normal daily rig: black top, black jeans, black hair.
and
Did you
back.
have a leather jacket?
Nah.
It was, if you'd just seen that George, you'd realise just how bad. You should have just gone as George Ezra. That would have been
Yeah.
it, you know, or that guy, that dude that goes Bosch. It's like a slightly larger version of you. Do we have anything else to talk about today? We just talk about what we did at New Year's.
Any New Year's resolutions?
Oh yeah.
Oof,
Cheer.
that's
that
heavy.
Anyone ever sticks to them?
I'm trying not to think about it. I don't really do them.
It's not a resolution. I've got some challenges. I've set some challenges. So I want this podcast to hit 100,000 this year.
Inside the year.
Yeah, I'm going to do everything in my power and hopefully enroll you in this endeavour and you to try and get us there. It's tough.
It's ambitious, but it's not impossible, I would say. Although it might not hurt if we had some more guests like your boy Smiddy coming on.
Hey, we've got a couple lined up.
Yeah.
I'm in talk with management of people, which is
You
a
have to
fucking
talk to
ball
management.
ache.
See, that's the great thing about me is like if anyone wants to talk to me, there is no management. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm like free management. That's kind of the problem in it. Like I'm basically his manager for nothing.
It's not you getting inundated with
Management's
requests,
a bit
are you?
far. Carer.
But you're getting like 50 emails a day saying, "Oh, can Adam come on this?"
No, because the emails luckily go out to you and then straight into the bin.
Yeah.
So like, I just
Printed off straight for shredded.
I just had to reach out to people and say, "Do you fancy doing a podcast and possibly going on Adam's channel?" And they're like, "Is there an appearance fee?" And we're like, "Fuck no, mate. Just fucking come on the channel."
Have you seen that thing where it's like it prints them out and it just goes straight in shredder?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at,
That's
George.
your
and that's-
emails.
Yeah,
Can you start forwarding the sponsorship email straight to me though?
yeah.
You must
Instead
have
of the
like
bin.
a filter thing, you know, where it's like just put like sponsor. If anything says sponsorship, just directly forward to me
instead of the bin, right? Cool,
instead of
got
the
it.
bin, and then
Yeah.
I can go. No chance on his main channel. However, we've got this hugely successful podcast.
I've done that a few times, but I kind of vet them first because I don't want to be sending ones to you like meat thermometers because it's not happening. You know what I mean? I'm not advertising the meat
Hey,
thermometer for 20 quid.
Yeah, I could get into that. I'd be like, New Year, new me. You want to cook your chicken?
New
you want
year,
to
new
get
meat.
just right. Use this beard thermometer, meat thermometer. Hashtag code beard for 10% off.
Meat thermometer.
I think we'd be good at ad reads, you know.
I mean, considering you fucking butchered that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can be good at ad reads, like if they give you free reign and not take it too seriously.
Yeah, I think that got to be the non-negotiable.
I saw one time. Do you remember there was this like I don't know if it's still around. There was this YouTube channel called I think it's called like Bro Science or something like that.
Oh, that's
And
class.
it was a guy pretending to be like a gym meathead.
Yeah.
And he was
Still going him as well,
Is
he? Yeah, fucking don't know.
But there was like he did a sponsorship one time. It was for something like a protein bar or whatever. And he was like, anyway, I'm gonna leave now. And like he picks up this big swag bag, you know, like the cartoon swag bag with a dollar sign on it. And he just yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's why we've not done a Manscaped one because there would be no swag bag.
But I did say I am gonna. That's my New Year's resolution, George. I'm gonna shave my balls. So if we could get like, I need some reference. So George is gonna show me his pubes later on. And once I've got it in my head how short they need to be, I don't want to do it live, but like I'll give him a shave.
Right.
You know.
I think we should do it live.
Yeah, that could be
Might get us demonetised.
100th episode.
Yeah. Might get not even just demonetised.
One of you lucky listeners can come and shave Adam's balls on the 100th episode.
One of you patrons.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
I did think actually that you could get those done, can't you? You can go somewhere they like. I wouldn't want to be waxed, but you go somewhere to do it for you.
Oh, yeah. Like a back sack and crack.
Yeah, but not waxed. Can you go somewhere and they just shave you?
Google it, George.
You sound a bit like an animal.
I don't know.
Must be. You can get Google it. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay, so it said that apparently some salons you can actually get your balls waxed.
Waxed?
Only some. I think some will do it and some won't.
Can you imagine elasticity? I saw a thing on it must have been in Australia. There was like a barbed wire fence, you know, like in the outback, and there was just a pair of like kangaroo testicles hanging from it. So a kangaroo had tried to jump over a fence and it ripped its balls off. That's what's just come to mind when you've said that.
Jeez.
That's heavy.
Just get a ball shaver and put some like a number 3 on it and just and then you could do like a taper, you could do like a fade.
A sick fade.
Yeah, you could do like
I'll ask my barber. He'd do it. I reckon he'd do it for like
Some
20
barbers
quid.
might.
20 quid.
He probably would.
Yeah, but you can't use
he's mental.
public like clippers.
I just bang the blinds down, bend over, we're all done.
This has got to be like I'm sure I've seen this in a film somewhere. Like middle in it. The what's the one with who's the guy that did The American Office?
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell, 40-year-old virgin. He gets waxed and shaved for the first time in that. Don't you remember?
What, his body though. Like,
yeah, but I'm sure he did his balls and his back in that. I would have thought.
I don't know. Weird film. That.
Yeah, very strange film.
I like the part when it says, "You ever just grab a boob and it feels like a bag of sand?" And they're all like, "Bag of sand." Stand that moment. Anyway, anything else to talk about?
So we've got some. We had a new segment that we were deciding to interject called Mass Debate.
That's fucking. That is a good one. That though.
And we've got a couple of topics.
Kidding.
When this used to be like, I don't want to say it was ever PG-13, like, or 12A, but it was like 15. Now it's well in the 18 category. R-rated, man.
Yeah, but we're like, it's funny how we revert back to best behaviour of guests. Obviously, we don't know.
Yeah.
We didn't know James, and like you'll find out in a few weeks.
We didn't even read a Fessel or anything.
I was like,
No.
I can't do this. I can't put him through this fucking festival shit. Anyway, go on.
So sticking on the topic of pubes, so do you cut your arsehole hair?
Is that the one that I brought up?
You brought that one up, yeah.
I was genuinely curious to know about that.
Oh, no, you don't.
You will no, because like George was saying, well, you've got to trim your pubic hair. I said, well, okay, does that extend to, you know, your the posterior part of your?
What about
your
you?
body?
What's your vibe on this, George?
Well, I just think I'd shave it less because I don't think it grows as strong. But
How do you shave? I'm sitting getting visions of you like sat on your bed, like with your legs in the air.
I'd do it in the shower or something like that.
Shave it in the shower.
Like, do you clean shave it? Like a wet shave?
No. Would I fuck clean shave?
So you take
clean
like an
shave
electric-
your arsehole?
You take an electric razor in the shower with you.
Well, a waterproof one, yeah.
Oh, they do those.
All right, okay. That answers the question. There wasn't much of a mass debate, but
Why do you?
no, I've never shaved my arse crack.
Like you, Joshua.
You could plait his fucking arsehole.
My arse is not that long.
Put that thing that he had in his beard on it, probably.
Nah, I do like under my balls, you know, like your gooch. Give that a little
Yeah.
spice up. I don't know how far
Yeah,
away
well-
my arsehole is from that because I don't look at my arsehole.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at your arsehole? Think about
I've
it.
actually once, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking what a sight. Can you imagine? It'd be like that scene from
Not for enjoyment.
from fucking The Lion King where it's like, you must not look over there, you must not go there.
Yeah, I should stress not for enjoyment, for medical reasons. But
Well, you have like a hemorrhoid hanging out.
I just thought something was going on that was weird down there, so I thought, right, I need to just inspect it. Yeah, it's quite hideous, isn't it?
Can you imagine him squatting over a mirror to look at his hairy ass?
Best not to imagine it.
That's not a good.
Anyway, is there any other topics that I don't want to talk about?
That mass debate didn't go on very long, did it?
No.
Well, there's another one. So sex tapes.
For God's sake.
You brought this up. We
know
were
you
planning,
brought
we did a
all
planning
of this
session
up.
yesterday.
I brought it up in private. There was no part of this where I said, let's talk about this on the podcast.
Yeah, but you didn't disagree though.
Yeah, true.
Well, we'd get fucking thin on the ground, aren't we? Never have anything to talk about. We used to plan shit.
You say your mum was watching? Hi, Ange. You all right?
She might be. That's the thing. I don't give a shit, man.
Yeah.
What were we saying? Like,
Sex tapes.
what about them?
Have you ever done one with a partner? Is it acceptable to do one? Do you think?
Absolutely.
Is it weird?
Oh, I brought this up though because the ex-UFC fighter who turned boxer who got knocked out by Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley.
Oof. That's a nail in the coffin.
So he was the welterweight champion, probably one of the best fighters on the planet. He got knocked out by Jake Paul. He's
Not knocked out.
a video
Who
got
knows?
a video got released on Twitter of him having oral intercourse with a lady. I assume his wife. I don't know.
Oral intercourse.
It's a weird way to put it.
What? I get what you're getting at though, right? And you're saying, is it acceptable?
Anyway,
I don't fucking know. Do what you want.
So the video got released on Twitter on New Year's Day. Fucking brutal, that, innit?
Yeah.
How the fuck does it get released?
Who released it?
I don't know.
How does somebody get? Oh, that's gonna. The problem with that is right. Okay, no, I wouldn't. I have never knowingly been filmed. There might be a beer mixed food sex tape out there somewhere. I sincerely hope there isn't.
Oh.
But
So you've
it
done
wouldn't.
one?
It wouldn't. No. I'm just saying like somebody could have secretly filmed me. But if they did, I wouldn't have had a full beard because of the length of time.
So-
Unless. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have had a beard, so I could probably downplay it and say that's not me.
Yeah.
But no, I would never be. I would never want. I don't understand the utility and why you would film yourself. And certainly,
But look at how many people have built careers off it. Like Paris Hilton was like the OG, right?
would you?
Yeah, man. She was like
Kim Kardashian. as
smoking the pipe.
I thought
So then Kim Kardashian was best mates with her at the time. Remember?
I thought, wasn't Paris Hilton just rich because her dad owns hotels?
Yeah, but she did a sex tape
Oh.
and it got leaked, released, whatever. And then Kim Kardashian were best mates with her. So then she did one with that Ray J. Do you remember Ray J? What songs did Ray J sing? He was like a rapper, he singer, wasn't he?
Ray J. I'll have a look.
Have a look. She did her sex tape with him. So her career got launched, the Kardashians, then all the other Kardashians and Jenners. So it all, if we're going to make
Look, man.
right, we're going to have to do a sex tape. That's it.
I'm not doing it with you.
What did Ray J sing?
All cameras are here.
Yeah, man. Imagine that.
That'd be a high-end sex tape, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine, let's have a little angle switch there.
Have we found out what the song he sings?
I don't know which one you're after. There's one called One Wish, Sexy Can I, Another Day in Paradise.
I think
That's
I remember.
Wait a minute.
That's a Phil
I
Collins
remember
song.
One Wish. I remember that one.
No, that's a Phil Collins song, man. That's not his song.
R&B version.
No.
Says that one.
That's
Shut
R&B
the fuck
version.
What I Need.
But yeah, many careers have been launched off the back of a sex tape. So
Yeah.
this
Right,
could be
okay.
our 100,000 subscriber moment. One of us is going to have to take with a team.
1000th episode special.
Fuck, you know what? But I hope we don't get to 1,000 episodes. Jesus Christ. It's in answer to the question, if we're looking for a finite answer, no, I would never do a sex tape. I don't understand why you would, especially if you're like a shit kind of Z-list celebrity like me.
Yeah, I think that's why.
I'm only gonna be extorted with
I
that.
don't know. I think, like, with the rise of OnlyFans and stuff now, I think it could be a good way to earn a living.
I'm saving OnlyFans for retirement.
So it's a maybe then, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll put it
I
on
would
the
genuinely sell pictures of my feet or something on the internet.
Yeah, but that's not a sex tape, is it? Like, someone pictures your feet is cool, man.
George, have you had a sex tape? Done a sex tape?
Not a full-on sex tape, like edited and everything like that, like Kim Kardashian and all
There's no
that.
high-end editing.
No.
No, it was just like a...
You,
I wasn't
didn't walk
an
in dressed as a plumber.
I want an edit.
I'm
I want
here
an
to
editor
fix
then,
you off.
so
You'd never buy that George was a plumber. Look, he weighs about 7 stone, wet through. But he's done one, yeah.
well, I've filmed little bits.
Oh, yeah?
I just
Little bits and bobs.
What angles? What positions?
oh, come on, man.
The people need to. You got to. You put yourself in the listener's position. They're going to be sat there driving into a tree, going, "I wonder what position George were in when he filmed."
I really don't want to know.
Everyone's thinking.
Did you get a tripod? Did you use a tripod?
No,
So you were
I think-
holding the camera.
You know what I think George probably did? He just whipped out his phone
just my phone. Yeah.
because
I reckon he's got a tripod at home though, because he had that food Instagram. So
Sure, he has a tripod, mate, right? But
oh, hey,
what
are
I'm
we
saying,
talking about George? Or are we talking about his tripod?
George is
George
the,
is the
nickname.
tripod.
George the tripod. No, but I think he just whipped up probably what I think his partner had asked him to do it, and he just whipped out and said, "Okay."
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Can we just move on from it now?
What position?
For God's sake, what's wrong with you?
Why are you so obsessed to know?
I mean, like, we're on the masturbate. I want to know, like, what, like, logistically, how do
You're
you
a
do
fucking
it?
deviant, mate. You know what? He's your employee, so this is technically like sexual harassment.
He's not employed by me.
Well, yeah, all right, but you are still in like a supervisory
loophole.
capacity. Supervisory
the old
capacity.
grey area. This is for, like, it's almost like journalistic purposes. That's what you put in it. Like, when people put, like, pictures, like, people get blown up on Instagram, it's like, hashtag for journalistic purposes. Does nobody want to know? Listeners?
Is it just me? Like I feel like the agenda today
Have
was
a guess.
was quite long.
position?
I think knowing
It's going to
George,
be one of the three
it was
normal ones.
one of the three
Whoa,
normal.
masturbate. What are the three normal ones? What are the three normal ones?
George is picking up.
Three or four. I don't know.
Four normal ones.
Maybe.
What do you mean normal ones?
The standards.
I feel
The
like this is-
non-weird
Let's
ones.
go. This is
The
you
non-Kama
fucking glad I kept
Sutra
talking
ones.
now. No.
I feel like this is a surprisingly limited outlook on sexual activity from the Lothario George over there. Three.
Limited.
Yeah, it's a bit limited. Three or four.
I say main ones.
Right, you guess your three.
The normal
The
ones.
main sort of what you would always typically do.
fuck's sake. I don't need to divulge this type of stuff about my life. I feel like it's
We know you're not getting it,
Right,
so
okay.
fucking say what you want.
well.
I'm surprised
your
you
mum
even
was
asked-
talking for quite a while at the music shoot, right? Okay, I'm a missionary. I hate the way I hate saying it, but doggy style,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Snoop doggy style. And the third normal one,
He said four, so you've got two more to go.
normal one.
Well, I'd say three.
Okay, girls on top.
Yeah.
I would say the other normal one, probably reverse cowgirl.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
we're on
what I
the
was
same page.
thinking.
Ah.
I'd say those are like your
I
standard
never really.
type.
That always seems kind of pointless to me, though.
Which?
The reverse cowgirl. It just seems like I'm like, why is this happening? I would prefer any of the other ones. I don't. In fact, you know what? Like, if you want to get into it,
What's
I don't
the
really
favourite?
like. I don't really like doggy style either. That makes me feel intensely awkward.
All right. Why?
I don't know. I feel like it's it. I know some girls like it, but I think it feels a bit like you're objectifying a woman.
Well, we're going deep here.
I know. I'm just saying.
I
Like,
knew you go deep in doggy style.
I know that's not the case, right? Especially if you're in like a consenting relationship. All I'm saying is it feels a bit like saying like, "Oh, turn around, I don't want to see your face," without saying it. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Unless they said
I know what you
this
mean.
way.
It feels a bit dirtier, doesn't it?
No, I don't know, but like,
A
it
bit,
feels less personal.
Yeah.
All right,
I would say I'm a very tender and attentive lover
so
when I have the opportunity, which is very rarely.
we're saying beers down for missionary, look you straight in the eyes.
Nah, man. I mean, like I was thinking,
Look, it's straight.
what what's going? That sounded a bit like intense. No, but I mean, you don't have to just go. I quite like sideways, you know.
That's like a
Fucking
that's like a
hell,
lazy
listen,
one.
listen.
What do you mean sideways?
That's like a
Sideways,
lazy
like
one.
like-
spooning.
Sideways behind with the reach around. I think that can be quite intimate.
Sideways behind.
I think that's like
with the reach around.
Look how confused Josh
What do you
is.
mean?
You can tell he's
Like
been
laid on
you can tell he's been married for like 10 years.
so you laid in bed, you spoon in.
What are you reaching around to?
If I've got to tell you that, mate, like fucking hell.
But that's basically
need
doggy
help.
style, but laid down, isn't it?
Give me
It's like a
time.
lazy doggy
Kind
style.
of, yeah.
Hello, Danielle.
That's like when you're fucking both knackered and you can't be asked. But
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's just I don't
not a bad
agree with
one,
that. Depends. I suppose it depends on like your skill level.
Josh, you seem to ask Adam and me a lot about ours. What about you?
Oh yeah, I'm not getting. I'm happily married. I can't. I'm not. No, I've thrown.
Talk about before.
I've
your
thrown that
married
under
life.
the bus.
Mate, Daniel will have his life. Well, I don't want to hear about I don't want to picture Josh having sex, man. He's like a sexless creature to me, like an asexual kind of mythical beast.
Sexless creature.
You know, like that fawn that James McAvoy plays in the Chronicles of Narnia. That's like Josh to me. I just can't imagine him ever doing it.
Can we answer the question then? What position was the video done in?
Oh, for fuck's sake! I said one of the three.
I think from the way he kind of reenacts it slightly yesterday, he's probably missionary. I think.
Did he reenact it?
No, it wasn't missionary.
Oh, I got it wrong. I got it totally wrong. But anyway, can we move on to the next topic, please?
All right. Is that the end of the masturbate?
That's the end.
That
God.
that were good. That
If you're
was.
still around, right? I mean,
I think that was class.
Yeah, mate, that were like top tier podcasting. If we're going to launch in 2024, that is where we're going to
Like
start.
what,
Stephen
though?
Bartlett, eat your heart out.
Eat you out?
Eat your ass
Eat your
out.
ass out, Stephen Bartlett.
Yeah, man. I don't know, but that was weird.
I had one of the fans of the podcast, a subscriber, a follower, as you would say, DM me on LinkedIn. By her description, slid into my DMs on LinkedIn from a company called. She works for a company called Pod.
Yeah.
Right, this is where it's all going to go sour for you because. She went, can I send you some shoes? I went, I'd love you to send some shoes. So Katie sent us some shoes and a nice little note. And they arrived, admittedly, after Christmas, because she put a nice little card together saying, thank you so much for your support. We hope you enjoy the Chelsea boots. However, Katie, they're definitely not the Chelsea boots that I sent you a picture of. They're very nice Chelsea boots.
They're similar.
They're similar.
Not quite the same.
I never, when he said Chelsea boots, I legitimately thought he'd got like some Chelsea FC football boots for some reason.
Now, they're nice boots. They look high quality.
Those are fucking weapons.
This
Though. You
is-
kill some people with those.
This must mean we're doing well as her podcast, so we're getting sent free stuff. You didn't even get any free stuff.
No, people ask if they can send me free stuff. I just say no because I know you're doing it to be advertised, and I would never wear those. Am I allowed to say that?
I think you
Only just because of my fashion sense.
you only wear like shit Vans.
slip-on Vans.
However, thank you very much, Katie. Do you mind? Can we have a swap? Can we swap them for the ones I sent a picture of? Because I don't think these are my bag. Very beautiful. If anybody wants these, speak to Katie at Pod Footwear. Adam's going to America. Thank fuck he's getting out of here. Thank fuck you're not going to be here for 2 weeks now. We can have some peace. You've been a nightmare this last fucking few months, mate. Last month at least.
Have I been a nightmare, George? Come on.
It's been a rocky road, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm going for actually close to 3 weeks. So you'll be well rid of me, mate. But,
Where you going, mate?
Plan is North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, maybe West Virginia if I want to drive that far.
West Virginia.
I know you're gonna do that.
Country road.
Yeah, you got to do that. I'll have to get that'll be the start of one video on it. John Denver, me driving through West Virginia. Bit predictable, but I feel like you kind of got to do that, haven't you?
Are you gonna be able to like get the royalty free version of that?
Might be able to manipulate with some effects. The car radio effect, maybe. I don't know.
We got demonetized for the episode before Christmas where we played "Rate My Takeaway's" charity song.
Did we?
Motherfucker,
That's fine.
he's put a fucking copyright claim in against us.
That is absolutely heinous. Something that was on the show. We call you frequently. Admittedly, we give you a load of grief, but I would call you friend of the show, and then you copyright claiming us, man. How desperate are you for cash? I've seen you driving around in your big fucking like drug dealer car. You can't need the money that badly.
But yeah, I'm assuming it was an automatic copyright clip. But we literally did it, played it, good song, download the song, raise some money for charity. Then we get demonetized, and we need every £20 we make from these shows.
I can't believe it was. What was was there a label? Tell you the name of the label.
Let's have a look. Let's find-
I always allow mine for like remixing and like if it's because nobody would ever want to use it really. But yeah, I always allow them on YouTube. Like I don't copyright claim people for them because like they're just crap songs, right? Not that the songs are crap. I just mean like my version of them is crap.
Right. So it was the trip to Amsterdam. This is the one we were talking about. The trip to Amsterdam. Ineligible copyright review issues. Santa's from up north. Rate My Takeaway. This video can't be monetized. The content ID claim on your video does not affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike.
And then he's on Instagram like 3 days later saying, "Let me join. Let's make it a 3-way." You can fuck off, mate.
Shall I mute the segment?
Yeah.
Oh, content owner Ditto Limited. I wonder if that's his company.
Ditto's like a widely used distributor. I used to use Ditto.
So maybe
You pay like a subscription and you can put songs out.
Cool story, mate. Anything else to talk about?
Oh yeah, America. No, America. We're on.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've not been yet, so I don't really have much.
No, but what's? I think it'd be good. I think it's gonna be good for you, mate.
Yeah.
Get out to America.
Been a while, hasn't it?
Drive down those country lanes in silence. You psychopath. Clear your head. You know, I'm excited for you to go back. Come back refreshed.
I've not really done any like eating work really for quite a long time now. If you think about it, because like before Christmas, it was all like doing that music video that nobody liked, and then after that,
I feel like we did.
there were 2 videos that I didn't really shoot anything myself.
Of course, yeah. You forgot I said it.
I don't think I forgot, but like you go back and you're like things that you're like, oh shoot, how do I do that? And so
It's like me when I jump on computer from time to time with George, and I'm like that. It's like my dad trying to type out an email.
It can be pretty painful.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
I'm like, just let me just.
If you don't use it, you lose it, man. And I think I've lost it.
It's true, yeah. But I'm looking forward to. It's been a while since I was there actually, because actually the last time I was in America was July. It doesn't look like that because obviously the videos come out like quarter of a year later. But the last time I was there was July. And the last day I was there was the day after Nathan's.
For stories for the podcast, the funniest thing that could happen is you get lifted at the airport and turn you around and send you home. That would be pretty funny.
It'd be fucking hilarious, that, mate. Yeah. I'd only lose like loads of money, but
you used that now, though. After the music video.
You're laying it on thick today, man. Yeah, but I mean, we'll see. I'm sure there'll be some hijinks along the way. I'll come back with
can you let us into any challenges that you've got lined up?
I don't really know actually what the good thing about America, like I always say, is I fly out there and there'll be 30 or 40 or 50 within a commutable distance that I can just do. So I prefer doing it that way because it feels a bit like I wouldn't want to plan to, can I come on this day? Yeah. If I can avoid doing that, I'll normally message the restaurant from my personal account saying, do you need any advance notice? And a lot of time they say no, as long as it's not like peak hours or something. Yeah. So then I'll just turn up because it's like, they don't know who I am. Why has he got a camera? Which admittedly is a bit of a risk because they could say, fuck off.
Yeah,
but it still makes it much more organic, you know?
It's like, more acceptable out there though, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of time they'll like bend over backwards for you to. Whereas in England, a lot of time they'll say, "No, you can't do it. We need like a week's notice or something." Whereas in America, I remember this one time I went in Atlanta, Georgia, this place called the Vortex. Turned up at like 11 a.m. thinking it'd be dead, and it's like it's a really famous place, but it's in like a student area kind of thing. But it was fucking heaving, man. It was like completely full almost.
At 11 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, 11 a.m. Because there's a big lunchtime culture, isn't there, in eating culture in America. But anyway, and I walked in, I nearly walked straight back out again because I thought there's no way they're going to let me do it. Yeah. There was one table, like a two-person table, and I explained to the bloke basically what I was doing there. And he was like, yeah, man, we could do it for you. It's going to take us a little while. And I'm like, sweet. I thought, you'd never get that in England anyway. But obviously they work for tips as well. So that's probably part of the motivation.
Yeah, to answer like the many questions that comes up, he does pay for every food challenge that he does.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man. What did I tell you about talking about that?
What do you mean?
I don't like people knowing.
Yeah, but I'm just like we're retreading all the ground, but like new listeners, yes, pays for him, yes, tips, yes, never does it free.
Cut that part, George. Anyway, so I don't know really what I think the first one's going to be it's like a hot dog record thing. I think it's quite fun, you know. Instead of going in and just being like, eat this thing, get it free, get a t-shirt. That's fun, right? But if you go to a place and they've got like a house record of something, like one of my favorite videos from last year was do you remember that one I did that was deep fried Oreos?
Yes. And yeah, fucking loads more as well, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was only because I didn't realize I had like loads of different branches, and at that branch the record was like, say, like 60 or something. But then she said it's actually another one, the national record or whatever is like 90 or something like that. I can't remember what it was. So I was like, well, if I can, I might as well go for it, right? Because otherwise people say you should have gone for it, you know. But stuff like that I think is quite fun because it's just a little bit different. So the first one I think it's like chili hot dogs. I thought that's a bit different, you know.
And you've got a good track record of eating hot dogs, haven't you?
Nah, hot dogs are my worst food, but like I don't think it's
obviously you go to Nathan's every year. Come back up. Should have trained for that. Could have done better this year.
I'm not going to go this year.
Are you not?
I don't think so. I would only go if they invited me. And if they did invite me, it'd be quite nice because it'd be like my retirement thing. I think, you know, like last not from like, making videos, obviously, but I mean from like,
just afterwards, George. I'm retiring. So they've just put that's the title.
Beat me to retires. But yeah, I don't think I'll do many more contests. So, but I don't. Yeah, we'll see. I think I'd like to do one more, but I don't know if it'd be Nathan's because like I'm not going to be asked to qualify for it. I've got a friend's wedding in June in Canada to go to, so it would make if they do it like they did last year when all the qualifiers were at the end of June. I just won't be able to do it. So, but no, I'm looking forward to this trip. It's be good to just do some work, you know.
Yeah, we'll be glad to sit back here for a bit, won't we, George?
Oh, you will, yeah.
The audience won't know any different because we are going to try bag another episode before he leaves. But man, I think first episode back, that ain't bad, you know.
No, 100th episode next.
Hold on to your hats for that one.
Have we figured out like what we're actually doing for that? Because we've asked people and I'm
clutching at straws for, to be honest. But it'll be a good one.
The original idea was to eat 100 chicken nuggets, wasn't it?
Yeah, some guy on Patreon said eat 100. You do 100 chicken nuggets, and I'll do 50, and we'll do a head to head.
I'm just like, come on, man! I spend enough time eating.
I do think I
did say I would do it, but like I really think it should be like 100. But you have to do 100 because that would be the fun part to me. To see you like trying like after watching you eat those chicken wings.
I reckon you could give it a good go though. 100.
I don't know. I mean, I can't even recall when I've ever eaten a chicken nugget, to be honest.
It's
I
actually
would
not,
never order that.
we established as well, it's actually not that many, it sounds daft, it's not that many calories, like 4,200 calories.
It's not bad, that, is
which
it?
is not like a massive overspend, really. You just feel rank afterwards, and it'd take you the duration of the episode.
And they'd be fucking freezing as well, wouldn't they? By the time we got round to eating them.
Depends how quick you eat them. The key with that's going to be like eating them reasonably quickly.
Maybe we'll if we can't think of a good idea, we'll see you next week.
Let's just put it out there, man. Like, tell us in the comments, even if it's not for the 100th, if you would like to see. We don't want to make it a habit, right? Because this is my little safe place away from eating stuff. But if you want to see like something like that, because I think the thing with chicken nuggets is like if you get a load of them, if we did it straight away, they'd be reasonably warm. You can get them delivered, and then we could just. It'd be terrible for audio listeners, but for people watching, it might be funny to see you like heaving over some chicken nuggets. If you want to see,
would we have to do it at the end of the podcast or the start? Because I mean, we won't be able to podcast after it, would we? So we'd have to kind of do a podcast and then go, right, we're going to do this now.
See, I would think, let's do a normal podcast, but throughout the whole thing, you're just eating 100 nuggets.
Just cold fucking greasy.
Because then there's no like dead air of you just chewing and chewing and chewing, like that is still talking.
That is a good idea, but I would probably just bang them at the beginning while you're talking. Like, you talk some fucking nonsense about pubes, I'd like do like 20, and then like chill a little bit while I talk, then do another 20. That'd be my logic behind it.
Well, let's see what people say. I mean, we need to get this out before Friday because we're supposed to be recording on Friday, so I don't know if that's even doable.
Yeah.
Right. Fessels? Got any Fessels?
Yeah, we've got 2 Fessels.
Yeah, let's go.
I preferred
Josh just sent in.
I preferred what was the other one that we were doing that time? Where it's like people just talking about weird relationship things.
Oh, like Agony Adam.
No, it
That
was
kind
like
of
Reddit ships. Or
That was
something
it,
like
Reddit,
that,
yeah.
wasn't it?
oh, it's the same thing.
I don't
Okay,
know.
but do the festival thing if you must.
We'll find Reddit ships for the next one. I probably fucked that up as well. That name.
As a private chef, I've worked in the kitchens of many high net worth clients all over the world. If anyone employing me is disrespectful to me or any member of their staff, so that's drivers, nannies, gardeners, housekeepers, etc., I use the kitchen scissors to trim my pubic hair.
It's on trend. That's it.
That's it.
I mean, nobody's going to get ill from it, are they? If he's clean.
Ah.
And that seems a little bit petty.
Remember that
like,
scene from Jackass where they all put the pubes in a
no.
they make a beard for that.
No,
danger
stop,
and
stop,
stuff.
stop, stop talking.
And then it's
now.
like, who's brought crabs to the party? Because like crabs in this big bush of pubes.
Yeah. I feel like this guy, whoever
She's broken with broke beard. There we go.
whoever did that, the festival thing, I feel like that's too much passive aggression. If you're really an adult, you would say, that's not how you talk to me, Sonny Jim. You wouldn't like go back behind the thing and use some scissors to trim your pwebs.
I watched Ratatouille over Christmas. Did you see that
For
film?
the first time.
Yeah,
Never
it's a
seen it.
Disney
I've
film.
seen that, yeah.
It's about a rat that makes. Anyway, don't know. On brand, wasn't it? Yeah, on
Good film.
on point. Yeah, good film.
I find like CGI films a lot of times they're like quite soulless. I prefer like hand drawn animation. I think the risk of sounding
Old
pointless and
school.
serious. Yeah, I'm old.
As a parent of an 18-year-old boy, I know how my mum must have felt when she cleaned my room for me. Me, however, I refuse to go into that crusty wanking den. It's easier to buy new plates than retrieve them from that pit of despair.
Crusty wanking den. I might get a sign that says that and put it in my room. Put it on my room. Put it on the door to the bedroom.
Crusty wanking
Just
den.
with some like fake. No, I'm not going to go there. Is that the last one? Please tell me it is.
That's the last one.
Success. What a way to return after the new year. Have we got a Patreon section?
We can make a Patreon section.
All right.
That's an advertisement to pay for Patreon.
Yeah.
We can come up with one.
If you can enjoy another 20 minutes of our waffling,
20 minutes.
sign up to Patreon. Where me and Adam are going to swap tops. I'm going to wear the ice cream top.
We're going to make a sex tape.
But seriously, if you want to join Patreon, crack on, because if not, then ball shavers are coming. And he keeps threatening to shave his balls. So, see, the Patreon, or we do a very, very underpaid ad read for the fucking Manscaped. Catch you on the next one.